Hey guys, and welcome back to SkyBlock episode 6. And in this one, I have just made a huge jump. A bunch of my recording footage actually corrupted, and so this is just where I'm at the end of this. In this one, I'm going to be catching you up to the present, and I really hope you enjoy. So in this clip, you can see that this is where I'm at with all my fishing collections. I'll show them on screen just in case you don't want to be bothered to look at them. But at this point, I've been grinding fishing minions for about a week and was just honestly looking for something else to do. Prismatic crystals are useless. Clay I can only get while fishing. Sponges are like the only thing still worth going for. I had also been farming using the bone meal that I'd gotten from grinding skeletons and I'd finally gotten enough wheat to make a wheat minion. This is probably the part that I'm saddest that I didn't get on camera. I had grinded so many endermen that I had finally been able to make an ender minion. But as you can see in this clip, ender pearls aren't the ender pearl collection isn't great for much. I mean, they're great for early game transportation, but honestly, once I get grappling hook and or spider's boots, are just not going to be nearly as useful. Then, I can't craft an aspect of the end. Yeah. Starting to reach the cap of this challenge, if I'm honest. I can't eat. Okay, so I've gone through, and these are all the collections. I could be grinding, and then the amount. So, just looking at this, see like oak wood at like large storage, and even here, oh, we're already at we're at we're at 57k, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad either. Um, we've just gotten like almost 20% of the way just using one oak minion. Shouldn't be too hard to get. And then so that'd be 64 plus 32. So we could do 64, 4, 32, 160, and then we do that times the 2, and that times 8, which is 40,000. So that's 40,960 wood for one thing of large storage. And we'd need 30k to get there. So we wouldn't even be able to craft one thing of large storage. That's a problem. But we'll be able to get a lot of medium storage. while grinding it out. I mean, I feel like we should almost just go for this farming island. Cobblestone is going to be amazing in the long run. Those are just, the miner's outfit is just nice and simple. Gives me haste too. Uh, Zombie hat. This is probably gonna be my mid-game armor. If I'm being honest, zombie heart and a zombie sword. Because a zombie sword, I believe, compare the zombie sword. It's 100 damage, 50 strength, and it's got a heal ability. This thing does half the damage, and just heals. That's when healed, which is nice. 120 plus 5% of my health. Oh, which is very nice. And 4 within 15 seconds is more than I could ever possibly need. Yeah. And then zombie armor is, it's really nice. It gives me a lot of health. Health isn't really what I want. And then when I'm just grinding skeletons, I like to never lose health. Yeah. Skeleton helmet. It's pretty nice. And I have a lot of enchanted bones. Like, what is it? You need like, surely you need 81,000 bones to craft this. And by then you'd hit there. But the Runon's bow is still very useless. So, what else could we do? Grappling hook and spider's boots. I can fly. It's pretty much all it is. It's very nice. The leaping sword is probably my main endgame armor. That's the only one I can go for at the moment. Turns out I can't craft a leaping sword because you need sugar cane to make fermented spider eyes. Yeah, it's probably my main sword. Sponge armor and sea creature artifacts. Sponge armor is not that good. I mean, it gives me how much defense? 225, 325, 385, 385 defense. Which is probably the highest out of like almost all of these. This set probably gives me almost the highest defense, which is what I want. So, quick explanation. Health is linear, so health, you just take that much damage, whereas defense, you basically get more damage reduction over time. Well, you get more damage reduction, but the amount of damage reduction that you're getting slows down as you get more damage, so it's really good for early game, but less so for late game. But seeing as I'm pretty much going to be stuck in early game the entire time, defense is pretty much always better. Also, those two structures, the big wooden platform with the roof I made, is basically, the roof is made of slabs that is 1 block tall, so mobs can't spawn on it, and in theory it would decrease the light level, but that doesn't actually do anything, so the roof was useless. But I pretty much built that and lit up the rest of my island so that I could just run around in a circle at night, and there'd always be mobs in front of me to kill. Also, no matter where I was at my island, I'd always be a certain distance away from a dark area, so mobs would pretty much always be spawning. And the big grassy platform is basically, I took all the dirt that I had naturally got from my island, just put it into a huge flat area so that I could get maximum animal spawn chances. Also, I moved the wheat minion from earlier. So, what am I going to grind? That's the end question. What am I going to use my precious minion slots for right now? So I basically picked up my minions while I stalled for time to think about it. I think first and foremost we're going to grind wood. Yeah, first we're going to want to get as much medium storage as we can because large storage is so much. So I think we're going to grind oak wood until we can get however many stored. Until then we'll focus on unlocking more minion slots. Let me see. Can we see how many minion slots we have? There we go. Okay, so need to craft next minion slot 21. Okay, yeah, so we need 9 more minions to make our 8th slot. Cobble minion, we can tier those up. First, I guess we tier up our oak minions. First, let me sort my inventory though. So I'll just fill up my chest and each chest. Boop, boop, boop. That's talisman. Artificial minion. Okay. Okay, we can just dump that. We can just dump that. There we go. Now let's just everything in our inventory. And just take a bunch of oak wood. We actually did not that much. What happened? Where did it all go? To next tier. Bro, I need 8 more wood. What? What do you mean I need 8 more wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, enchanted wood. Okay. So now we just need a bunch of enchanted fish. 5 more enchanted fish. Okay. Well, I don't have any more fish, so that happened. No. Boop, boop, boop. 2 more, so I believe just need 3 more enchanted fish. So, let's get our minion chest down. So, fishing minion 5. Let's go take all of our fishing minions. Oh. Five. I think I might actually just make one more. Boop. And we just need 2 more to unlock another minion. And what else? What else should we possibly tier up? Cobble minion 2. I feel like we should be able to make a higher tier cobble minion. Maybe. Possibly. Next tier. Boop. There we go. That's another unique one. And then boop. That's another one. And now I need an enchanted cobble. Which we have 4 of. A 4 enchanted cobble. Oh, hey, mining 6. Nice. So, yeah, so can't make the next one. Boop. You can just go pick you up and slap you in the minion chest. Combo minion. There we go. It's a tier 4, yeah. Go ahead and do that. Okay, then what's our next minion? Oh, an Enderman minion 1. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make sacrifices, and our island is small enough that we can run around without using stuff. Also, that's like nothing. Okay, now cobblestone. Just gonna boop that down. Ender minion 2. Now we need enchanted pearls. Boom. Ender minion 3. So that's quite a few more enchanted pearls. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've got plenty. There we go. Ah! Oop. Huh? One more? Oh my gosh. There. One more. How's that? Bam! Ender minion 4. And then there's no way we're gonna be able to afford that one, so picking you up. Okay, so that's need 4 more minions. Let's go there. Get our Ender minion 4 down. I suppose we can make bunch of enchanted pearls. Enchanted pearls. Then what else we got? We got zombie minion 3. Just take all the rotten flesh. Boop. And we do not have nearly enough rotten flesh to upgrade them again. 3 more. We got our spider minion. Just take all the string that we can. Or all that we have at least. Oh jeez. Ow. Let me do that. There is no way we have enough string. Yeah, I know there isn't. Spider minion 3. Okay. Next up we got skeleton minion. Or we're gonna be able to hear them up. Not entirely sure, if I'm being honest. We used our bones for a lot of things. Oops. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Tier 4. Ah, off the map. And then we're gonna need enchanted bones. So boop. We can literally just make one. Okay, so one more unique minion. I don't know what that's gonna be. If I'm being real honest with you. Got fish minions, cobble minions, ender minions, zombie minions, spider minions, skeleton minions. What other kinds of minions can we make? Oh wait, if we cheer up our wheat minion. Is that a thing? We just need one more. It could be it. I'm gonna do you next here. Oh yes! Yes! We did it! 8th minion slot. Oh, that's amazing. Like, we do it again. 19 more minions. Oh jeez, yeah, there's no way that's happening. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna pick you up. So now we just go for as many oak minions as we can to try to get 8 things of medium storage. I think I'm actually going to make another one. Better wheat minion 3. We just need normal stuff. Okay boys, so we have 2 things of medium storage, 8 things of small storage. So, and where's all of our oak wood? Still in here. Oak minion 1. So that is 7. Cap at 8. That took a lot of wood. Oh my gosh. So while this time lapse plays of me getting my minion farm ready, I'm gonna talk about sort of YouTube in general. My channel, I'm pretty much planning to do only Minecraft and only Hypixel, but I'm gonna have a lot more montages coming soon. I've been sort of losing motivation to do this because from my perspective I'm not gaining like anything from doing this. I get the most streams when I'm like I get the most subscribers when I'm streaming, and it's just not, it's sort of demotivating to know that there's something else that I could be doing with my time that would get me more subs, but I know that this is what's going to help build the core of my channel. And so when I say I hope you guys enjoy, I really hope you guys enjoy, so I can keep making content for you guys. And there's a good quote by Technoblade that pretty much says, the first 1,000 subs is the hardest. I sure hope it is, because I honestly don't know what could be harder than this. But if anybody's watching this video, love you, and seriously, enjoy the video. There we go. I got that set up, and then once we get a medium storage, that should be good. So I figured I'd include this time lapse of me grinding mobs, so that you could sort of see how it goes. And this was before they removed you getting combat XP from mobs on private islands, because, well, I didn't really understand why, and I was super sad. And then I saw Time Dude's video about hitting combat level 50, and I totally understand what they meant. Yeah. But anyways, I figured I should also talk about my gear. At the moment, the gear I have is a Prismarine blade, which does 50 damage, gives me 25 extra strength, and does 200 double damage in water. I have a Speedster Rod, which basically gives me speed 2 for like 3 seconds when I hit a mob with it, or when I rod a mob with it. I have full angler armor just for my normal armor, but when I grind mobs, I put on a pufferfish hat, which does like a little bit of damage to mobs around it, and gives me an extra strength bonus so I can one-tap mobs. I put on a guardian chestplate, which basically, if I'm at full health, gives me immunity to the first blow after 60 seconds. And some stereo pants, which just play some music that probably sounds really disjointed and bad playing over in a time lapse. And they also give me like slightly more defense than normal angler pants, and then angler boots. And yeah, I also have a full set of farmer's armor, as you also probably saw. I graduated from my end sword almost a long time ago. But yeah. So I don't really know what I was doing here, but I think it was started off being quite early in the morning, so I just didn't talk this entire time. Or it could have been that my headphones were plugged in or something stupid like that, but enjoyed time lapse of me grinding mobs, I guess. Well, I've done a bit of work, and after getting our 4 or our 8 medium swords, I decided I'm gonna go for a farming island. So gonna craft a few wheat minions. I don't think we have enough wheat. Take it all out of there. This is not great. This might actually for one more. I think we're probably gonna have to stop there. Oh, we just barely have enough for one more. So we're too short of our cap. Good news. This will work perfectly for wheat minions. We just need to clear out one layer of trees. Place on that. Place on that. Put there, right? Yeah. I spent like the entire morning playing Minecraft Dungeons, so apologies if I'm a little rusty. I did get a second monitor. I would think I'll probably put something like that on the screen now. I'm using that just to think. So put that there. But there's that all. Now we've got one more. There we go. Those are all the wheat minions. Those guys will just start going, and we should, in no time, be able to make a farming island. Oh, and yeah, this is about where we ended up. I think I'm gonna take all these oak minions, sort of put them in this, I guess. The number 4 there. Just there we go. I could probably take a 24 enchanted oak wood. We'll put right in there. So I've grinded out wood as far as I want to go at the moment. Large storage is just so expensive. It's not. It's almost not worth it. So I wasn't planning to record this. I was pretty much just I was just emptying my minions while I waited for the latest episode to finish rendering, so I could upload it. I'll put that to the eagle eyes to figure out which episode that is. And yeah. But I wasn't actually. I didn't have my mic on because I don't actually know why. It could have been something stupid, like my headphones weren't plugged in. But honestly, I think it's just because I wasn't planning to record this bit. Also, as some people have probably already noticed, when I was emptying them, I hit farming 5, seeds 5, and wheat 6, unlocking the farm island craft. I arose bright and, well, not early because I'm sleeping and Hypixel SkyBlock doesn't actually reset the day-night cycle, but I arose prepared to start crafting the farm island, and that is what I instantly got off to. I used a seed trade to get some dirt and crafted some hay bales out of the wheat that I just looted from a mandatory volunteers. And we finally crafted it, the farm island. I instantly head out. I found a spot next to the bridge, in between the huge circle of wood and my animal spawning platform. That's probably the biggest open area. And I am ready to spawn this farm island. So I'm actually really sad about this whole thing not recording voice. But whatever. I bridge over there, find out that you can't actually get Podzone unless you have Silk Touch, so, seeing as we can't get an enchanting table, that's probably not going to happen. But, I even out the island, I flatten out the island, and then light it up just to make sure mobs can't spawn there, so that my wood ring is still as efficient as it can be. By then I'm all done grinding wheat, so I set out to remove my wheat friends who have helped me so faithfully. I then do a super long rant, but I wasn't recording voice, so literally none of it recorded. But it all boils down to this. I decide that I'm going to start grinding zombies, but there's only a certain amount of mobs that can actually be on your private island at one time. So if I go for a traditional setup, where I pretty much just put a bunch of zombie minions in a box, that's not going to work, because then I'm not going to be able to spawn farm animals and witches, who I still need witches because they have a chance of dropping gunpowder and glass bottles. Don't know what I use the glass bottles for. So I decide to build a huge tower and use my only lava bucket, which I am scared to death to use, because if I accidentally pour water on that thing, it's gone. To build a huge tower so that they fall down and then burn up for the rest of their health. So we could have ended off this amazingly long episode with another time lapse of me killing mobs, but I actually remembered a feature. It goes back to even in the beginning, people would always go around and they'd do period dot slash ah their name for incredibly cheap. I remember one guy was selling yachts, but they were actually just boats. Don't know what that was about. And YouTubers would do it and they get. But anyways, I remember that I could actually do this from my private island. I still don't know yet if I could actually get anything from somebody. But yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot. And in the rules of the challenge, it's basically Amazon. No, it's more like eBay. It's basically like you're buying stuff off of eBay, which I'm sure a lot of people do, regardless of whether or not that's safe. So I want you guys to go in the comments and vote about whether it's breaking the challenge if I do slash AH and buy stuff off of somebody. Because if I do that, the things are limitless. I could do literally anything that I could do in normal SkyBlock. Well, almost. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a hassle to edit. I thought my last one took me work. No, this one took me 5 hours to edit, and it's gonna take me so long to render. I have been rendering my videos in 1080p, so if you guys did enjoy that, also let me know down below in the comment section. And if you want to see the rest of them and you haven't seen them yet for some weird reason, playlist will be on the left. YouTube suggestion for your best video will also be on the left. You can click that if you want. And honestly, if you watch all the way to the end, thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.